Greetings, my fellow creatures of the Cantina. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Fuel Barons of Tatooine. Episode 15, Final Shield. So was that the spot? I think it's up one. No, this is exactly the spot. Fantastic. So an aircon pipe. And we'll have working perimeter shields over the entire colony. Except for this one little swath that might need a small shield at some point. So here's the toggled visibility. That is where I am mortar-proof, gun-proof, pod drop-proof. So I really do want to fill this in so that pod drop raiders can't land there. With another small shield Jenny here at some point. So that all pod drop raids are basically negated, which would be incredible. So now the project is to expand the renewable power grid so that I can fuel. And I actually am starting to mine here for another large chem plant so that I can double my power generation. And then that will come with some additional oil wells as well. So that I can fill the oil reserves and, yeah. All good stuff. Actually, I lied. Move that over one. I don't want the wind turbine and the solar literally adjacent to one another. It's hard to fight fires. I know, I get a lot of questions about that. I spread my power gens out so that when there's a fire, the fire can't spread from power generator to power generator easily, and then we can also maneuver around it to be able to put it out. Because if you clump it all in one big blob, it's very hard to put the fires out when you have fires. And this high priority haul has really pulled in a lot of steel, so we're going to be able to get this up and running very quickly. I think it's actually bottlenecked for components at the moment. And a little bit of the south wall, yeah. Was noticed. But life's better now. Yeah. So a little bit more high priority hauling and we'll be all set to release the reins. Is the kidnapped person still alive? They are, oddly. All right, it's about to get so much easier to process a ton during the day as soon as this is built. So all that's left is to make sure that that cable is hooked up. And I get a free 9,000 watts. Okay, here we go. Console on, Cracker Max. And operate. And I still have 3,000 watts left over. Yeah. All right, high priority hauling is done. Let's prepare the area for another power plant, I'd say. So, increase power generation to match shield requirement. Now that I've added the 4 large base shields, we do need to up our power to match. And I'm going to be real careful as to remove roof here, because fool me once, you know, but not twice. Well, not over all of it. Keep the roof there. Doesn't look like there's any overhead mountain there, at least not yet. And I already have about 10 days worth of fuel made. Don't collapse that on you. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Now that that's built, I don't have to lock airspace. We can release. We're still high priority hauling. I still want the steel, more steel, but we're in pretty good position. Ooh, speed of components. Because that's probably the one thing I really need most is components. Alright, sun's going down, so let's turn off the terminal. Oh, really? Right next to the chem? Come on. God, only my grid is getting hit here. So gold is something I really need. I'm almost out. And I'll sell napalm for it. I'm also going to sell the lung and the kidney. I'm sure I'm going to regret that. No, I won't. I'll hold on to that. I do have one random little gun to sell to the combat supplier, but I don't know. It's not that important. Am I allowed to use deep drilling this run? Yeah, I could use it. I haven't really needed it yet. But it wouldn't be against the rules. It'd be fine. You love the theme? Thanks. Well, you could thank Frosty. Frosty is a patron of mine that suggested that this is for the miniseries this month. All of the miniseries that are put on are community suggested. So the south wall is done. What should my priority be? Up to you. We now have a perimeter. We have full shields minus this last shield Jenny that I could be working towards. But yeah, pretty much everything else is good. It's very good. So the remainder is up to your suggestion. Oh, an inspired trade. I will sell that one gun that I have to sell you with much gusto. Working on lodging, huh? I could dig that. I happen to actually have... Oh, wildlife, right. I happen to actually have food to give to people. Oh, whoopsie. Connected to the wrong side. Oh, hold up. You're gonna pull... What are you... Oh, that's someone hunting. Who's hunting? Get him! I'm gonna make you into a very fine hat. Now, in terms of security, would not be a terrible idea to have sandstone barricades here. Just kind of is an indicator of where to stand. Actually, the barricades could be up further. Let me do that. They could be right up to the line. And then I probably want to seal off this a little bit, so if they do get past into the shield's radii, that they can't just immediately start firing on the shield here. So I think what I could do is I could just have a little shield, a housing room in here for its protection, and with a wall down like that, where I put the butcher table and the butchery zone, you know, here or whatever. Trade and lodging. All right. Do you like the idea of adding lodging near the oasis? Yes or no? Do you want me to put it somewhere else? So the options kind of here is put the lodging around the oasis, around the water, maybe even on the water partially because I have bridges, or alternatively, I could dig into this mountain or into this mountain that is also covered by the shield. So if I, let me turn on the shield toggle visibility. So anywhere within the shielded zones is safe. So there's parts of this that are not quite safe yet, but like a lot of this is safe. So I could put some lodging down here, or around the river, or pond rather, or in this mountain, because this mountain is entirely safe. And there is no infestations, so it's not like bugs are gonna go eat my guests. And then the other question I have for all of you is, will we have a separate landing pad for the guests? Because that's another option as well. And I think in here, just to make it look like a utility room, I will have it be concrete floored. I think that makes sense. I don't really need the plans anymore. Okay, one more minute to vote on that. And thank you for voting. Cheers. What does this look like? It looks like a Dutch clog with like a weird square spur. Or like a duck with the deformed beak. Yeah, I don't know what Rorschach tests would say. But I'm gonna go with weird... Oh, really? Really? I swore I put a door in there. Yeah, my shield, Jen, is so secured, I can't even gain access to it. The true Rhadamant way, which is dumb, broken, and needs changing. I also want to wall up my plumbing as well for the same reason, because it's relatively sensitive. If I run out of water, I run out of cooling, and if I run out of cooling, well, my shields go poof. So it's just as bad. So I'm going to wall that up too. It does mean getting rid of my irrigation sprinklers. Honestly, it's been a total waste. The amount of potatoes I have in my stockpile aren't worth the sprinklers even a little bit. And then we can run the power more sensibly in the wall rather than in the way. And then run the power up like that. I could move the plumbing in the same room as the shield, yeah. I would need to expand it a little bit, but I'm down to do that. Because it would need to be able to house a water tower. Or two. But I like that idea, Code Monkey, so I will do just that. Okay, you guys want lodging around the lake. Should the guests be given their own pad? Yes or no? So right now I have 2 landing pads here. Both are actually for traders now. But if we want a visitor specific one, I'm happy to oblige. Oh, we got some reeks. And JB and Red are beating each other senseless. The reeks might attack me. The beauty of my current perimeter is my guests can't be eaten. A little bit by design. So did we lay out the plumbing already? Yes, we did. Well, almost. All right, now we can start moving the pumps. There. And that allows us to service them without stumbling over other pumps. Oh, speaking of raids, they're going to prepare a while. Perfect. Here's what I want to do. I haven't updated my home zone in a long time. Actually, my home zone looks perfect. The home zone bleeds a little bit over the boundary, but that's fine. So I'm going to schedule everybody to stay home. For the safety of my guests, I'm going to force recall so they can't get possibly hurt. And you do want guests to have their own pad. Tangier, thanks for gifting out a sub. What is this? This is plumbing. Hang on, my brain is... So I'm going to want steel plumbing up there. And connected there. And then I'm going to bury it in a path. Because I'm going to flagstone up a path out to this location. And then where this cable is going to be just like a wall. Just an interior wall. It'll be open, but... yeah. Okay, so that plumbing is done. That means I can remove the plumbing. What is this? Aircon? I can remove that as well. So aircon pipe is going to go, and plumbing pipes are going to go. This plumbing pipe can go as well, and then this whole water tower can get drained. Or just destroyed. I don't really care. We move the power into the walls, so I can get rid of that as well. So it's going to look pretty clean once I'm done. And then this conduit can go too. And here comes the Hut Cartel. Little do they know, I am very well prepared to murder them. I'm actually going to move the cabling again, so it's flush with this wall. I know. Waffling, right? And then it will lead to a stone door in that spot. Just in case I get overrun, I could slam that door shut. And then with that in mind, I should probably put a stone door here as well, so that this power grid is separated and protected. So it's going to look something like flagstone out like that. And it could work to my advantage to have a door here, probably. Probably like an auto door, maybe a composite auto door, something like that. Hello, Raiders! I have really bad news for you. I have designed a very raid-proof defense here, where you can shoot all day long onto my beautiful shields, and my shields don't care. And provided I have chem fuel, which I currently have about 10 days worth, you can suck it. Ha! A false zero! Ha! He zeroed the computer! Oh, that would block the turbine, you're right. Bloink! See, you guys... I have stream fatigue here, and I am completely reliant upon your... Oh! What? We're not done! Just a... little... raid hiatus. You know what I should do? Is I should run plumbing out here so we can have a water break while we're in the midst of the murders. Just as an insult to the raiders, to put like just a water fountain out here so I can hydrate. I'm doing it. I'm absolutely doing it. Which means this is going to be flagstoned like that. And that way I can hide the plumbing for the water fountain under the path. I don't really care. You know, actually, I will strip the living because I can sell their stuff. Your name is Wandergay? Oh, man. I'm sorry. Get Ewoked. 0. Time for you to touch some corpses. I still need to make that bionic heart. Yeah, that's long overdue. Let's... Oh, I was gonna say let's go make that, but then the sun was like, you make plans, and I cancel them. Okay. Alright. Hey, the solar flare timing could have been a lot worse. It could have been an hour ago when we needed the shields up, and I could have been super screwed. So, all things considering, that could have gone a lot worse. Bionics drop when the corpse is cremated? No, they don't. I haven't really been checking them for bionic organs, but the thing is, I don't have an ideology, like, I'm not using ideology DLC, and I don't really want to do more organ murdering than what is absolutely necessary, because it's upsetting to people, so it's not something that you'll see me really use. That was a very short solar flare, though. I know I need to work on lodging. I know. And I'm not right now. So first order business's lodging is to safely remove this stone for not to smush us. And also, that area is not covered by shields. I think what I'll do is, should I make one last large shield for north of the pond? Yes or no? If no, I'll make do. If yes, I'll make the shield. It'll be up to you. So here's the shield zones so that you could visualize what I'm talking about. This area right here is not covered. I don't have part of this wall covered either. So it might help to have a little bit of coverage there. I don't know. It's up to you. Oh, I'm zone restricted. Yeah. You'd think after playing False God, I would be better at managing zones. Like, all of my skills at managing zones went out the window as soon as I finished up with False God. Might not be a bad idea with the sun coming up to grind out some chem fuel too. So I'll have Can do that. What pathing is that? I have an open path right here. Oh, Red, you're in trouble. Oh, God, are you in trouble? Oh, okay, that's not cool. Run, Red, run! Are you going left or are you going right? Stupid reeks. Luckily, people were close by. Reeks are very fast. They move way faster than Red. Get wrecked! Where did that one random... Oh, probably the ship shuttle? Or the spaceship chunk? There's another slaver, but I definitely don't have the silver at the moment to buy anyone. Unless they're, like, really discounted? We'll see. I can make a little bit of money selling the weapons that the raiders just brought in. And yes, one last large shield. 10-4. I almost have all the material for it already. You. Underground or creepy breather? No. Neurotic, unhygienic, but no dumb labor? Wimp? You're a good miner. I could maybe install a pain stopper at some point. Doing it. Doing it, guys. Raffle timer is up. Welcome, Miria, or whatever your name is going to eventually be. Your name is Raffled at the moment. So, Raffled here is a very passionate miner. Also really good at social and animal handling. Not that we have animals. Actually, we really don't have animals. She... terrible at combat. And will haul, clean, mine. And likes to wear... is that dead people stuff? No. Are there huts in the game? As a faction, yes. Not as a race, as the other person capably responded to you, and I didn't need to respond to you. But yes. Faction, yes. Race, no. Don't. No. I saw him start to lay down the roof, and it's like, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, solar and wind. Oh, it's gonna look so clean in a minute. So, Raffled, I will give you a slug thrower. We're gonna have to get you a proper weapon. Wildlife, there is a Gizka. We already have enough for the last large advanced component shield. But I'm just gonna wait for... I'm gonna wait for also additional power generation, because just because we have the shields doesn't mean we have the power to shield it. By the way, the character details is only for people that have won raffles. As it states in the redeem. And I'm refunding everybody channel points, so nobody's spending channel points for anything right now. Tax-free weekend. Two minutes left on that raffle. Hi, Tusky. Come join me. You're so sweet. Oh, just in time. Geek. Treats for Tusk. So this is approximately where I want to put the... Oh, hi, Echo. Approximately where I want to put the last Shield Jenny. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the area sort of around the outskirts of the pond, so that it's actually attractive. And sorry, they all just went outside. Oh, Raffle, you don't have a bed. Sorry. Do you want to sleep in this room? Bye, Tusk. No one wants to sleep in this room, trust me. There's a lot of clothing out here that I could sell to a bulk goods trader. You are a combat supplier, and you are exotic goods, so... Be gone with ye. Bring me bulk. How is this not blocking the landing pad? You honestly would think it would be. Fine meals, let's go up to 34. Or 37. No, 35. There we go. Is the raffle command not working? Did I make that owner only? I will fix that. Yeah, it's owner only. Because I'm dumb. And somehow didn't notice till now. There you go. That's the raffle information. Sorry that you had to wait so long for it. But here we go. Joe Robot. You are our Rhodian. So, whatever name you want. You let me know. Blame Streamer Rain? Yeah, perfect. Research should... Oh, you are using that right now. That's okay. Research should start to pick back up. So I'm going to open that back up for Zero and Red, or... Yeah, no, Zero and Oz to start working. Hydrate, sure thing. We have enough for another Giz hat. That'll be really nice to have. In terms of butchering, leatherwork, and all that, all the humanoids and aliens are still, they're all considered humanoid. So you can't go around like butchering Ewoks and expect to not be called out for the war crime that it is. Your temperature tolerance is the worst by far, so I'm going to give you the hat. The hat of infinite cooling. Is butchering an Ewok still technically still a war crime? In my book, yes, still. Combat supply and exotic goods. God, bring me bulk. Get out of here. So rotten animals will be also smelted down. So we don't have animal corpses where we're going to build lodging. So I should get to that lodging. So speaking of which, we just harvested these potatoes, and I'm not going to put anything back there. I think before I even start building, I really need these shields up so that there's not a possibility of it just being destroyed. So I'm going to build the shields here and then move them into position. What's up, Dusky? She keeps hanging out with me. It's really rare that she hangs out with me. It's pretty cool. Well, I guess there was no resources in that section of the mountain. Now we know. And character details, Hera. You got it. And you are doing a really good job keeping our chem fuel up. Like, we have a lot of chem fuel right now, which is awesome. So I gotta figure out exactly where this shield should go for maximum coverage. Wow, I could really have this shield way out there. I'm not really sure I need it, though. Yeah, like, look at that. I could have the shield there. Even further. I guess it keeps pod drop raiders from, like, landing near me. So there was actually a pretty good reason to have such a wide perimeter. But that's, there's a blind spot, a 3-unit blind spot there. So maybe 1 unit down. Planting trees around the oasis? The fertility of the ground is so low that I couldn't. Cool. Now there's no empty blind spots. That's the final position of it. Sweet. Aircon unit. And... well, okay. Let me mark it down. Because we need to protect it first. Because I'm not sticking it out there to be destroyed by raiders. Oh, hold up. I should mark where I need to build the said radius. Because I don't have a photographic memory. So functionally, the terrain is not useful unless I fertilize it and water it with sprinklers, and then even then, I would need to roof it off given the ambient temperature for me to ever be able to farm, and because I have to roof it off, it means no trees. So I could grow something like Devil Strand if I set up a farm like that, but only in very special circumstances, which are not likely to be met. So I don't know what we're going to do with all this territory, but it's... might as well have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. And I'm not building up to the edge so that if I get embrasures or something like that, we can use them. I suspect that the time remaining clock is going to be maybe ignored. For your benefit. Not saying that I'm going to end early, I'm going to end late. Alright, there we go. Big old bubble. Still exotic goods. What was the other one? Exotic and exotic. Bring me bulk. What is with you guys? I'm actually soon gonna run out of like fuel to even sell them because they're just not listening to me at all. You can't do trees under roofs, no. Nope. So the other thing I want to do is to have exits. To have ways out. So I will set up airlock doors here. But I'm gonna do that once more this mountain is chipped away. And then I'm gonna do that over here as well. Because this whole wall that's built here can go. Because it's not protecting me from anything. We don't really need it. I'll probably end up surrounding the cracker so that it can't get easily destroyed by raiders by just doing something like that with a door here. In fact, why don't I just do that? Because that thing exploded. And now, finally, napalm. I know, it's been a long time. So, what am I researching next will be left up to you. So, in terms of Rhymfeller tech, I would probably go Synthamide. If we chose droids, I would have you vote on whether I go BBs up to R4s or 3PO or TCs. Dubs Bad Hygiene would be like hot tubs maybe, or showers and toilets. It really depends on what you think the lodging should have. Normal vanilla, I would probably go with gun turrets or jump packs, or recon armor and jump packs, something like that. And then non-shield defenses would definitely be turrets. Creature comforts would be additional recreation. Yep. So vote with your soul. Vote how you want to vote. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Fuel Barons of Tatooine, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 17th and September 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this was a one-time streamed mini-series. If you would like to try this for yourself, all of the files can be found in links in the description. Please read the directions carefully, because a lot of setup and modifications are required to duplicate this scenario. If you would like to get involved in my gaming community, which helps to determine the mini-series I stream month to month and the games that I play on Twitch, please join Discord. The link to that can be found in the description of the video and at Rhadamant.com. My stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams and episodes are also at Rhadamant.com. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow mercenaries.